Good afternoon from the Sonatag Fieldhouse in Eau Claire. Zaleski Sports presents high school softball on an non-conference matchup indoors today between the Altoona Railroaders and the McDonell Central Max. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Bradovich. Dave Sparger, former Memorial coach, joining me today. Spargs, yesterday would have been a great day for some outdoor softball. Today, not so much. We had rain in the morning, chilly and windy right now, but thankfully we've got this fantastic Sonatag Fieldhouse, and I know players, as we've observed them getting ready for this game, seem to be really excited to be here today.
Yeah, that's the key, right? At least get the season underway, and you've got this one scheduled ahead of time. It's a great way to kick off the season. And part of the issue is you're saying, well, why didn't they play yesterday? Well, you've got to have so many practices in before you can play a game. By WIAA standards and rules, they've got to have so many practices in, and today's the first day. So now they finally get a chance to get a game under the belt. This one's scheduled indoors. We'll have no problems getting this in.
Altoona finished 16-12 last year. They went 7-7 in the Middle Border Conference. Good for fifth place. Lost in a Division II regional final 6-1 to Hayward. Just graduated one player. So head coach Jeremiah Bovey pretty positive about the group he's got coming back.
Yeah, he should be, right? A lot of experience coming back, and you're led by three seniors, a couple of juniors, mixed in a couple of sophomores, and again, it's all about that experience. So starting early like this and getting that game in real early in the season might be beneficial to the Railroads with all their experience coming back.
McDonell Central under head coach Rick Ruff went 17-9 last year, 8-4 in the Western Clover Belt. That was good for a tie for second place. They lost in a Division IV state semifinal, 3-0 to Pacelli. Did graduate 5 players from that team, so you got some new faces mixing in with the returners.
You do, new faces and not a single senior in the mix. You got a lot of juniors and sophomores and sprinkling a couple of freshmen to fill out that roster today that's starting. So it'll be interesting for the Max today. They get a chance to really see what they've put together early in the season.
In the circle for the Max is Kelsey Bremnes. Lizzie Liebrandt is the catcher. First base, Miranda Johnson. Aaliyah Bovey over at second. Ella Ahmet is the third baseman. Claire Ruff is the shortstop. Outfield, left to right, Bryn Wiedemeyer, Riley Christensen, and Taylor Hansen. Top of the order now for Altoona. It'll be Katie Dockel, Emma Mankey, and Kennedy Berg, the scheduled hitters, against the right-hander Kelsey Bremnes. Make your home elite, just like the Fall Creek Crickets. Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin specializes in roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new home construction. Make your home elite with Elite Exteriors. Stop in and see them in Fall Creek. First pitch is a strike, and we are underway here from the Sonatag. First pitch coming at 3:53 p.m., so Sparks, we're ahead of schedule.
Hey, that's always a good way to start the season.
That one a little low, count even up 1-1. Outfield playing medium deep and fairly straight away. Early in the season, Sparks, you don't really have a book on a lot of hitters.
Yeah, that's for sure. Right now, it's all about the pitchers throwing strikes and not getting hit by a foul ball. Yeah,
we gotta be heads up today, Sparks.
And they could ricochet off anything and come at us. But, yeah, the pitching today, it's first game of the year. You just want them to pound the strike zone. Don't give the free pass. Make them earn everything.
Bouncing ball left side, and that gets through for a base hit. Katie Dockel aboard with the single. That'll bring up Emma Mankey, the shortstop for the Railroaders.
Yeah, good job by Dockel there with 2 strikes, putting out in play, found the 5.5 hole. Gets it started there with a base knock to start the game.
Mankey squares, offers, strike one. We'll tell you more about the ground rules. We had a chance to chat to the men in blue prior to the game, and essentially on balls hit to the outfield that carry them off the roof, that one bunted foul. It's going to be the umpire's discretion, the home plate umpire's discretion. If he thinks that the ball was hit and if there weren't a roof that it would carry over the fence, he's going to call it a home run. Otherwise, it'll be a dead ball and an out.
So no ground rule doubles today, huh?
That's the way I understood it.
Well, Mankey in the hole here, 0-2.
Chopped that one foul off her foot.
Boy, good job staying back. That was a really nice changeup right there by Bremnes.
Count remains 0-2.
We'll expect her to come back with a fastball here now, maybe a rise.
It's exactly what she did. She froze Mankey. Strikeout number 1 for the pitcher, Kelsey Bremnes. And that'll bring up Kennedy Berg.
Yeah, good sequence of pitching right there.
Berg, a player we saw a couple times on the basketball court. She's just a relentless rebounder. Good effort. Boy, she drills that one deep to center field, drifting back to center fielder Christensen, who makes the catch.
Boy,
Berg just missed.
I was going to say she didn't miss that one by much. Good play out there in center to track it down.
Yeah, playing indoors as Braylon Seiverling, another player we saw on the basketball court, steps in. Yeah, you got no wind. You don't have to worry about that. You're not worrying about the sun. A lighter roof, so it's important to track the ball. I think the yellow of the softball makes things a little easier.
Yeah, that's a big difference between softball and baseball. Yeah, tracking a baseball in here would be tough. But like you said, you got that different color on the softball. It helps.
Seiverling pops one up. Is that going to stay in? It will. First baseman Miranda Johnson making the catch. So after that leadoff single, the Railroaders are retired. Max coming to bat right after this. You are watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family. Check out our new fashions for spring. My Salon and Plum Street Boutique in Fall Creek. Altoona Railroaders will have Piper Berg in the circle. Katie Dockel is the catcher. Serena Carlson over at first base. Brylan Seiverling at second. Nevaeh Roth plays third. Emma Mankey is the shortstop. Outfield left to right. Cassidy Camistrol, Lily Duquesne, and Kennedy Berg. That's Piper Berg. The pitcher will face the top of the max order. That'll be Riley Christensen, Taylor Hansen, and Claire Ruff. Altoona had a leadoff single in the top of the first, but couldn't advance the runner. Now the Max will look to answer here in the bottom of the first. Glad you can join us today on Zaleski Sports. We're happy to be here at the Sonatag Fieldhouse for this one. 1-0 now to Riley Christensen. Sparks, we got a nice crowd here. You look out behind the outfield fence. There's folks lined up all the way from left field over to right center.
Yeah, a lot of people excited to get this season underway. First game around town, too, so maybe just people want to get this season started watching a great game today, starting off here with the Railroaders and the Max.
Yeah, easy trip for both of these schools. That's for sure. That one's low, 3-0 now, the count on Christensen. Yeah, if you're a spring sports parent, you have to prepare for the whole gamut of temperature and weather conditions. Swing and a miss. Christensen got the green light on 3-0.
Yeah, I would say very interesting. Got the green light 3-0 with, you're the leadoff hitter. You're just trying to get on. And that was ball 4, too.
3 balls, 1 strikes now to Christensen. That one a little low. Christensen works the walk. So like Altoona did in the top half of the first, the Max get their leadoff hitter on, and now bring up Taylor Hansen, the right fielder.
We'll see if Hansen wants to square and drop a bunt here and move the runner. That's what the Railroaders tried to do in the top.
Off-speed pitch, low. And advancing is Riley Christensen.
I think that was a straight steal. I mean, the pitch went into the ground and got away a little bit, but I think she was going.
So we'll give Riley Christensen the stolen base. The Macs have a runner in scoring position here. Hansen takes a ball inside, 2-0.
Now, if you're Taylor Hansen, you're really going to try to pull this softball on the right-hand side here and advance that runner to third. Again, looking for a pitch you can turn on it to get it on the pull side here.
Hansen takes a strike from Berg, 2-1. Yeah, strategy stays pretty close to what it would be if you're playing on the dirt. Obviously, the balls are going to scoot faster. Hard hit ground balls. You can change things a little bit sometimes with the bunt game. There is that bunt, but push that one foul. So count goes to 2-2 on Taylor Hansen.
Yeah, probably the hardest thing to do early in the season is to get bunts down. And you work on it all the time indoors, but once you get into that live pitching, live action, it's tough to get it down.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch from Berg. Off-speed pitch. Misses inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That's low. And a pair of walks. Give the Macs runners at first and second, nobody out. And here comes Claire Ruff.
Yeah, I got the 3-hole hitter coming now. I doubt if she's going to be bunting. But again, this goes back to just allowing your pitcher to throw strikes, get the confidence, pound the zone. And I'm really surprised she's come with so many changeups early. It's almost like you just got to force these hitters to handle your fastball.
Ruff takes a strike.
Yeah, case in point. There it is. Good fastball. Get it in there. Get ahead in the count.
Piper Berg trying to pitch out of a jam here. First and second, nobody out. Bottom of the first in a scoreless game. Ruff pulls back the bat, but takes that one for a strike.
Yeah, a high strike call on that one, especially if you're going to bunt. You would never get that down. But she finds herself in an 0-2 hole.
What do you like from Berg here, Sparks?
Got to just protect, right? Get that ball in play.
That one a little low. Took a little bit off that one.
Yeah, good location from Berg, though, right? Down and away. Can't do any damage with it. See if you can get her swing and miss.
See if she comes back with something high in the zone after putting that one low. Hard hit ball up the middle. Riley Christensen will score. Taylor Hansen to third, and Claire Ruff moves to second. 1-0 McDonell Max.
Well, there again, that's why Ruff's in that 3 spot. She's down in the count, but she's the 3-hole hitter. I mean, she can put it in play. Great job of battling and fires it right up the middle for the single, gets the RBI, and then a great job of base running, moving up to second on that throw home.
Now here's a chance for the Macs to put a crooked number up here. Bottom of the first. Kelsey Bremnes stepping in. She takes that one low.
Yeah, nobody out. Runners on second and third. You certainly need to drive in a couple more here.
Bremnes, the pitcher, a chance to help her own cause. Another pitch low. Good job by Katie Dockel, the catcher, to make that scoop. Good news if you're a catcher, though, Sparks, there's not a ton of room from home plate to the backstop.
Tough to score on a pass ball, absolutely.
Well, you might get some interesting caroms. Rip to center and down for a hit. Hansen will score. The throw comes through, and Bremnes will advance to second. So second and third, another run scores. Middle of the order coming through for the Macs.
Yeah, he hit so hard that Ruff could not score from second. She was held, and obviously with nobody out, you're not going to take that chance. Bremnes just rips a rope to center field. Altoona now, twice now, has just kind of thrown past that cut and has allowed that runner to move up to second base. Again, the Macs doing a good job running the bases.
And these are the kind of things, Sparks, and you know, you coach baseball at Memorial for a lot of years. You're indoors in your gym, you know, for those early practices. There's a limited amount of things you can get done. You can talk about cuts, who's lining up where, who's doing what, you know, who's making the call. You know, you're always talking with your catcher about where you want to go with things. But you got to get outdoors to work on that stuff, or in a facility like this,
exactly,
where it's important in a game situation.
And that's the difference, right? It's game situation. It's thinking ahead. What am I going to do with softball when it gets put in play? Where do I go? Who's the cut? Who am I cutting it to? And right now, the outfielders are just kind of chucking it to the infield, and nobody's there for it. I mean, right there, that case, it probably should have just gone into second base, cut it. Because it was such a hard hit that nobody's going to advance more than one bag, and they should be in a first and third situation right now.
Here's Lizzie Liebrandt, the catcher. Another nice job by Katie Dockel, the Railroaders catcher. Keep that one from going to the backstop.
Yeah, she's doing a nice job of just dropping and blocking. She's getting down on those knees, letting it work for her.
Another scoop by the catcher on a low pitch. 2 balls, no strikes now on Liebrandt.
Yeah, Burke's finding herself in a hole each time. She's kind of getting behind hitters, and they're sitting on that fastball when they're ahead in the count.
As far as we see that in softball, we see it in baseball. If you can't get your secondary pitches across, and you got to come with that fastball, and you got to groove it because you're behind in the count, well, hitters pick up on that. Checked her swing, did Liebrandt. Takes that one on the outside corner for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Pop foul. And the count runs full. Well, the Max hitters are doing a really good job of making Rails pitcher Piper Berg work.
Yeah, they've had a lot of good swings here in the first inning. They've been on top of things. And again, it's just about early in the season right now. You've just got to put the ball in play.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. That one misses upstairs, and the bases are loaded. So that's the 3rd walk of the inning to go along with 2 solid singles. And that'll bring up second baseman Aaliyah Bovey.
The courtesy runner over first base is Margaret Boyle.
Still nobody out in the inning. Bovey takes that one upstairs, 1-0. Boy, a lonely feeling for that pitcher. You're out there and you know you've walked 3 hitters. There's a hard hit ball to short. The place to first, it gets away. 1 run is in. 2nd run is in. And we'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd. So Claire Ruff scores. So does Kelsey Bremnes. It is 4-0. McDonell Max. Boyle, the courtesy runner, moves up to 3rd.
Yeah, I think we got to go E3 on that one. I think the first baseman just misplayed that throw.
There's a hard hit ball up the middle. Boyle will score. They will hold the runner Bovey at 3rd, and the Max starting to break this thing open. 5 across, still nobody out. Coming up, Miranda Johnson. Johnson chops one down to 2nd. They'll get the out at first, but a run does score.
Yeah, give Johnson the RBI on that one.
first out of the inning. Bovee scores. Amit moves up to third on the play. And now here's Bryn Wiedemeyer, the 9th hitter to bat this inning for the Max. She'll take a strike. That one's low. 1-1 to Wiedemeyer. Berg, the pitcher, trying to bear down and limit the damage. And Wiedemeyer ropes one down the line in right, but just foul. Good job of going with that pitch. That one just misses. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Wiedemeyer.
Yeah, apparently one just missed inside. Looked good from here, but the umpire did signal there was a little in.
That one low. Another nice job by the catcher, Katie Dockel. Count goes to 3-1 now. Wiedemeyer fights that one off.
Yeah, she's hanging tough there. She got 2 strikes on her. Guarding the dish.
Inside. And a walk to Wiedemeyer. That'll bring us back to the top of the order, and Riley Christensen, who got this all started with a walk and a stolen base. She came around on the Claire Ruff RBI single. First and third now for the Max.
See what the Max want to do offensively here with a first and third situation. Go straight steal, delay steal, maybe a little trick action here, first and third.
Here's a strike. Good pitch right at the knees to Riley Christensen. It's 0-1. Driven but foul. So it's no balls, 2 strikes to Riley Christensen. The Co-op Credit Union is a proud supporter of the Fall Creek Crickets and your trusted local financial partner through all stages of life. Off-speed pitch misses upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the idea is there, right, to try to mix things up. But like you talked earlier, unfortunately, that changeup is just not finding the strike zone. So the Max are just laying off, and they're just sitting in front of that fastball and been putting it in play hard.
Bouncing ball to second. Takes a big hop. Rails will get the out at second, but Ella Amos scores. It's the 7th run of the inning for the Max. Wiedemeyer moves down to second. Popped up. They're going to roll that one and out. So that'll do it for the Max in the bottom of the first, but they scored 7 times. And after one complete, your score, McDonell Central 7, Altoona 0. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan. Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
Dick's on 12 is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week and is now open Friday through Sunday for breakfast. Stop in to watch all the big games on the big screen. Don't forget live music on Saturdays. Check out their Facebook page, Dick's on 12, just west of Fall Creek on, you guessed it, Highway 12. Thanks to our game day sponsors, Elite Exteriors, My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, Co-op Credit Union, and Dick's on 12. Top of the second for the Railroaders, Piper Berg, Nevaeh Roth, Cassidy Camistrol, these scheduled hitters against pitcher Kelsey Bremnes. Bremnes in the first gave up a leadoff single and retired the next three hitters.
Yeah, and she was all over the strike zone, really was never behind on the count. She really had a nice first inning.
That one misses just a bit outside 1-1 the count to Piper Berg. For your Altoona, I mean, it's still early, but you would like to answer with something in this half of the inning. That one lifted high in the air to right. It's a long run for the right fielder, Hansen.
And it dropped.
So, Piper Berg advancing to second. We're at a tight angle here, Spargs.
Yeah, I'm going to give that a double just because it was such a long run. And we'll get a courtesy runner here for the pitcher.
That's number 10, Sophia Duquesne. Here's Nevaeh Roth. Second inning that the Rails got their leadoff hitter on base. First time they've had somebody in scoring position. Pitches a strike from Bremnes. Took a little off that one, but dropped it over for a strike, and it's 0-2 on the batter, Nevaeh Roth.
Yeah, that's the difference between having that second pitch to come with today. What a great job of that off speed, keeping him off balance.
Roth lifts that one to
Could be
shallow
trouble.
left. That's going to drop. Play at third, safe there, and Roth advancing to second. So now the Rails have something brewing here in the second. Give Roth a base hit. And good job by the courtesy runner, Sophia Duquesne.
Yeah, excellent job of getting off the base just far enough so that if it drops, she could get to third rather than just standing on the base. There's something to be caught. Excellent job of getting out there and moving up.
Here's Cassidy Camistrol. Takes that one outside.
And again, Roth, a nice job on the base paths there. She saw that throw go into third. She moved up to second.
Camistrol takes that one just outside. Good eye there. It's 2-0.
Liebrandt with a great frame job, though, behind the dish. Thought she was going to get that call.
Here's a strike. Good pitch on the inside half of the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Cassidy Camistrol. That one a little low. Good eye by Camestrol, so it's 3-1.
Camestrol's ahead in the count here, 3-1. She wants to sit dead red. Look for that fastball. Look for it in your spot. See if you can drive in two here.
Takes that one for a ball, and that's ball 4. So the Rails have them loaded with nobody out. And the designated player, Ryan Lutke, coming to bat. Rails trailing 7-0, but a chance to get right back in this one.
Good swing on that one, followed it straight back. Yeah, Rails have got to come up with some runs here, right? Get that momentum, at least switch to your dugout. You don't have to get 7, but boy, you'd like to get a couple.
Yeah, you get
out
a
of
couple.
this.
Yeah, you're feeling like, okay, we've given ourselves a chance. Lutke up the middle, base hit. Duquesne will score. They will hold Roth at third, so Rylan Lutke, the RBI single. Railroaders on the board.
And still nobody out.
And here is Lily Duquesne. Big swing there, but nice pitch from Bremnes to take something off of that one. Duquesne, another multi-sport athlete for the Rails. Duquesne takes that one for a ball. 1-1 the count now. Rolled to the left side, play at the plate, not in time. Nevaeh Roth scores. The Rails have their second run of the inning, and the bases are still loaded. Good job by Duquesne just to put that one in play.
Yeah, I don't know if she had a play at first. Duquesne runs really well, and it was a slow roller. Obviously, with the third baseman pulling in, she felt like that was the easiest play just to come home, just not in time.
Back to the top of the order, and the catcher, Katie Dockel. She singled in the first inning, but got stranded there. So 2 runs across for the Rails, and they have got them loaded.
Dockel
Ripped
ripping the gap.
to the gap. It's getting all the way to the fence. Camestrol scores. Lutke scores. Here comes Duquesne. And it's a bases clearing double for Katie Dockel.
Well, I was going to make the comment. Dockel's probably the one you want up in this situation. And boy, did she deliver with a bases clearing double. That was just roped into left center.
Sparks, we're getting treated to a slugfest here.
Slugfest early, no doubt.
Here's Emma Mankey. Struck out looking in the first. Yeah, a 7-run bottom of the first for the Max. Rails have responded. They put up a 5 spot already. Still nobody out. Emma Mankey will be the batter. Just solid hitting from both teams, really.
Yeah, and here for the Rails now, they're coming around their second time, and they're going to get feel much more comfortable in the box. Got one plate appearance underneath their belts.
I think the other part of it, too, is just being comfortable with these surroundings. That one ripped, knocked down by the first baseman, Johnson. They get the out there.
I'll tell you what, that is a nice play by Johnson. She had to backhand that laser going. That should have gone to right field. Great job by her diving to her right and backhanding that stab.
So on the play, Katie Dockel advances to third, and that'll bring up Kennedy Berg, who squared up on a pitch pretty well in that first inning, but flew out to center.
Yeah, they'll take that again. That'll get that run in if she does.
Good job by the catcher, Lizzie Liebrandt, with that low pitch.
I think any ground ball up the middle or a fly ball should score the runner from third here.
Good take by Berg. It's 1-1. Drilled to left.
That's got a chance.
And gone. Kennedy Berg belts a 2-run homer, and this game is tied.
Well, she didn't miss by much her first at bat, and no doubter on that one.
Boy, we talked about how Altoona's going to want to respond after giving up 7 in the bottom of the first. Well, they've responded with 7 of their own.
Well, great job at the bottom of the order to kind of set the table, right? They get themselves on, a couple of walks, a couple of knocks. You know, they set the table for the top of that order, and well, the top of the order is just producing with the big runs. But again, give credit to the bottom, getting this table set.
Boy, and Berg, dialed in at the plate. She's had 2 well-hit balls. Now it'll be Braylon Seiverling with the bases empty. And still just 1 out. Popped up. Second baseman over. Aaliyah Bovey making the catch. It's the second out of the inning. And Piper Berg, the pitcher, coming to the plate. Berg's got to be happy as the pitcher.
I guess
well, you
so.
gave up 7 while your hitters got you 7 back.
Let's answer it. But she did get the inning started.
Yeah, that she did. She had that double. And that was a tone setter this inning for the Rails. Strike to Berg. Rip to center. The center fielder, Christensen, makes a catch. That was a hard hit ball. The Rails score 7 times, and we are all even heading to the bottom of the second. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Whether you are buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. They have a pulse in the local real estate market and can help you with both existing homes and new builds. Can also assist you through each step of the process. That's the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. Security Financial Bank, SFB. Whether you are starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB has the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com. Member FDIC. Bottom of the second inning here from the Sonatag Fieldhouse. A 7-7 game. And the McDonell Max will send up 2, 3, 4 in their order. Taylor Hanson, Claire Ruff, Kelsey Bremnes against Piper Berg. In the circle for the Max.
Actually, we got Ruff starting out this inning, Brad.
My mistake.
Number 12, yep.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, but Hanson with that little fly ball out to third base and the inning before. But 3, 4, 5 in the order.
Claire Ruff had a single and an RBI in that first inning. And she later came around to score. There's a bouncing ball left side. Scooped by Mankey. Thrown out in time. Ruff runs well.
Nice play deep in the hole there, though, by the Altoona shortstop. She went deep, made a good throw across. Ruff just a little too quick to get her. What a nice play.
So a fielder's choice. Got correction. That's a We'll call that an infield
Infield single, yeah.
I'm looking at my Sparks. Can you tell that it's the first softball or baseball game of the year?
We
And I
gotta
haven't
shake it
kept
off.
score
We've
since
got to shake this off.
July?
We'll get
I
there.
mean, not to make excuses, but we'll make some anyway.
Yeah, going back to Altoona shortstop, that's Mankey out there at short. Did an excellent job going deep in the hole, planted him with a good throw, and boy, it was a bang-banger at first.
And again, playing on the turf, the ball's going to get to you quickly.
It does.
That one fouled straight back and out of play.
Berg seemed to have a little extra on that one. That was a good fastball.
Good bunt. Fielded by Berg, the pitcher. The throw not in time.
Well, like you said, just a good placement there on the bunt. Bremnes, the 4-hitter, putting one down.
So we'll go in the book as a pair of infield singles, and now the catcher, Lizzie Liebrandt. Bremnes now 2 for 2 with an RBI. Liebrandt walked and scored, her courtesy runner scored in the first inning when the Max put up 7 runs. Looking to answer that 7 spot that the Rails put up top half of this inning. Base hit left side. They're going to send
could have a play.
Ruff, play at the plate, safe. So an RBI single, Lizzie Liebrandt. So again, we'll get the courtesy runner. That'll be
Margaret Boyle
Yep. Again to do the courtesy running. So Ruff scores. Bremnes moves up to third. So a good answer by the Max, and they have retaken the lead here.
Yeah, I'm just really impressed with how both teams are hitting today. I mean, the first game of the year, they're getting some good swings.
Popped into shallow left field. 1 run is in. They will hold the trail runner, Boyle. Bremnes comes in to score. RBI single for Aaliyah Bovey.
Well, good job of hitting the cut that time by the outfielder. Keeps that runner on first, so now they got first and third.
Here is Ella Ahmet. She singled and scored in the first. Max now on top, 9-7. Double steal is going to work.
It is, but I'll tell you what, if they catch it there on the bag at second, they're going to get her out. They would have gotten that out they wanted.
Throw tailed just a bit off the glove of the infielder who was covering. So still nobody out. 3 runs across. And runner at second, Ella Ahmet at the plate. Big strike 2. Yeah, I'm with you, Sparks. Both teams are swinging the bats really well. You know, beginning of the season, sometimes you don't know what you're going to get. Sometimes you might look good in the indoor batting cages, and you get outside, it's another matter altogether.
Yeah, everybody's an 800 hitter in the cage, aren't they?
Oh, I always was. Yeah, first out of the inning, and Ella Ahmet is the first strikeout recorded by the pitcher Piper Berg, and now Miranda Johnson, the first baseman, will step to the plate.
A little tardy on that fastball. Waking up the Altoona bench over there.
Yeah, you got to be heads up in the dugouts here because you've got no roof, and especially on that third base dugout, balls are going to carry them off either that netting or
the ventilation.
They'll rattle around up
yeah.
there, and those ventilation tubes are off that sidewall. But all in all, boy, what a fantastic facility. I mean, sometimes you just have to pinch yourself and say, yep, we're in Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Yeah, one of the premier facilities across the nation, no doubt.
Yeah, Blue Girls will play all their softball games through the month of March. So we can get some February stuff. There's a bouncing ball to second. Seiverling has it, goes to first for the out. Bovee moves to third. And that'll bring up Bryn Wiedemeyer, who walked in that first inning.
Yeah, she had about a 9-pitch walk, though. She really had to battle. She had 2 strikes on her and was able to work her way into a walk that really kept that inning alive.
Good block by the catcher, Katie Dockel.
Been really impressed with Dockel and Liebrand. The 2 catchers today, outstanding job on the plate, framing and blocking.
Wiedemeyer takes the ball. Three balls, no strikes. Wiedemeyer takes a strike, 3-1 now.
Important here for Berg to go right after. You got top of the order. You don't want another base runner.
Chop foul by Wiedemeyer. Will do it all over again at 3-2. Yeah, top of the max order has made real good contact today, so if you're the Rails, you would love to get out of this inning with just the 3 allowed. Popped up on the infield, and it bounces foul.
Yeah, good pitch. Jammed her inside there to pop it up there in the foul territory, but nobody was able to get to it.
A good early season test for both of these clubs. That bouncing ball to short, gloved by Mankey. The throw across, a little high, but Carlson pulls it down. That'll do it for the Max in the bottom half of the second. But they score 3 times, and your score 10-7 as we move to inning number 3. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Six, 7, 8 in the Altoona lineup here, top of the third inning. Cassidy Camastral on deck. Nevaeh Roth will lead things off. Kelsey Bremnes again pitching with the lead. Delivers a strike to Roth. Roth in that second inning for the Rails when they scored 7 times, got a single and came around to score. No shortage of runs so far in this one. Altoona down by 3 as we play here in the top of the third. That one grounded foul. Not a ton of foul ground in this softball setup here at the Sonatag Fieldhouse. Count remains 1-2 on Nevaeh Roth. Strike three. Off-speed pitch.
Yeah, I was waiting for that
Finds the zone.
changeup. Yeah, she came with a lot of fastballs right there to challenge, and then all of a sudden pulled the string right there and gets the high strike. Gets her K for that one.
That'll bring up Cassidy Camistrol. Walked and scored in the second. Takes that one low for a ball. It's 1-0. One and one now, the count on Camistrol.
Yeah, good fastball away right there.
And that one just missing outside. It's 2-1.
Yeah, I tried to come right back to that same spot, but that time Camistrol laid off.
On deck hitter is Rylan Lutke. That one missing inside, 3-1. Camistrol batting with nobody on, one out here. Top of the third. And the count goes full on Camistrol.
Well, it looks like for the pitchers, they're getting that high strike call, so something to think about as they work.
That one misses. Camistrol aboard. Well, she's shown a good eye today. She's got a pair of walks. So 1 on, 1 out. Here's Rylan Lutke, designated player. Had an RBI single as part of that 7-run second inning. Lifted high in the air, and that one's going to curl out of play. 1-1 the count to Lutke. Lutke takes a strike. Down on the count, 0-2.
Yeah, that was an outstanding pitch. Get her up now 0-2 on this one. Wasn't the straight change, but it also wasn't a fastball, so she might have put a little wrinkle on that one, maybe a little breaking ball. Came with straight gas there, 0-2.
Good job there by Lutke to just get a piece of that one and keep the at-bat going.
She's come back usually with a changeup after that. And she's been able to get that high strike with the changeup. Let's see if she comes with it here.
Chopped foul. It's a new year, make it a new you with Balanced Health by Dana, offering hormone replacement therapy and a customized medical weight loss program. It's a new year, time to improve your overall well-being. Go to balancedhealthbydana.com today for more information. Swing and a miss. Couple strikeouts this inning for Max pitcher Kelsey Bremnes, and that'll leave it up to Lily Duquesne.
Well, again, just a real good fastball and well located. Down and away, got her to swing through it. So now, it's like you said, 2 outs here and a chance to get out of the inning with no runs.
Here's Duquesne, who reached on a fielder's choice. That proved to be very important, as the next hitter, leadoff batter Katie Dockel, delivered a bases-loaded double. Camistrol, the runner at first. Big swing by Duquesne, comes up empty, 0-2.
Well, like you said, this is a big out right here for the Max. You get the 9-hole hitter up with Duquesne. You do not want to come up with Dockel and 2 runners on.
Strike 3 on the outside corner. So Bremnes strikes out the side. You work around a 1-out walk. And the Macs will come to bat, bottom three, leading 10-7 right here on Zaleski Sports. You're watching high school softball, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Toyson Ford congratulates area student athletes on their accomplishments on and off the field. Toyson Ford, your community partner serving the Chippewa Valley. Riley Christensen to lead things off for the Macs here in the third inning. Christensen, a walk, a run scored, and an RBI, fielder's choice. Christensen ahead in the count, 2-0. Piper Berg, the pitcher for the Rails, looking to keep her team close in this one. Gave up the 7 runs in the first, 3 more in the second. High chopper, gloved by the pitcher Berg. Throw over is in time. Christensen is retired. One down here, bottom 3, and that'll bring up Taylor Hansen. Walked and scored in the first. Oh, and 1 the count now to Taylor Hansen.
Taylor Hansen, just a freshman for the Macs.
Takes that one low. It's 1-1. Yeah, we talked about the Macs graduated 5 players from last year's state tournament team. That's been a solid program over the years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chippewa Falls has got a very strong youth softball program, and a number of those players wind up on the Macs roster. 2-1 now, the count to Hansen. Lifted down the line, but foul. That one just kind of slicing off the bat of the left-handed hitting Taylor Hansen.
Yeah, you look at this roster with no seniors. You got a couple of juniors, some sophomores, freshmen. This could be real solid here for the next couple of years. At least in the starting lineup, I should say, no seniors.
Count goes full now on Taylor Hansen. Ground ball to short. Gloved by Mankey. The throw across in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the third for the Macs. That'll bring up Clara Ruff. Pair of singles, an RBI, and 2 runs scored for Ruff.
Boy, as a coach, that's all you want to see out of your defense. Just make the easy plays. Make the routine look routine. So again, a nice job there. Ground ball to short, pick, throw to first, easy out, make it happen.
Berg delivers a little bit low. Boy, what a boost that would be for the pitcher Piper Berg to get a 1-2-3 inning after giving up 7 in the first and then 3 more in the second.
And let's not forget, it's the top of the order of this inning, so you're right.
Bouncing ball.
Oh,
nice
nice play.
Seiverling.
Oh, beauty.
Defense shining for Altoona, bottom of the third. Max retired in order. 3 complete from the Sonnentag. It's the Max leading the rails 10-7. You are watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Salt on the roads, wreaking havoc in your vehicle. Stop at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Not only does salt make your car look nasty, it can cause damage to your vehicle. Keep it clean with the help of the Tommy Club membership. Tommy's Express Car Wash, Claremont Avenue, Eau Claire. Download the app today for 1 month free. Free vacuums, free automatic mat washers, all in less than 2 minutes. We got a new pitcher for the Max. It's Kylie Christensen, who moves in from center field. And out there in center field is Dave Sparger.
I got to look that back up for you now. Talon Hansen, a freshman out there. Looks like number 9.
Strike delivered by Christensen. Facing the top of the order here for the Rails, Katie Dockel, Emma Mankey, Kennedy Berg. Dockel 2 for 2, single, double, 3 runs batted in and a run scored.
Again, being the first game of the year, not surprised at all that you go to another pitcher, right? Trying to get as many people experience here in this first game.
There's a walk to Dockel. So leadoff runner on. For the Rails, that'll bring up Emma Mankey. 0 for 2 so far. Christensen asking the bench for some guidance on how they're going to play this defensively. Mankey takes a ball upstairs.
Yeah, not sure if you can hear it on the broadcast, but both teams use a numbering system. They're going to shout out 3 numbers, and the kids will look at their wristbands to understand what's going to happen here, what pitch is coming, and what they're doing offensively.
The pitch is low. It's 2-0 now to Mankey. Hey, thanks to our game day sponsors, Elite Exteriors, My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, Co-op Credit Union, and Dick's on 12. There's another pitch low. Yeah, the challenge, if you're Kylie Christensen, you're coming in from playing center field. You had some warm-up throws on the side when your team was up to bat. There's a strike. But you didn't get a ton. It's not like you started the game on the bench and you got to warm up, several times.
Yeah, and the other aspect is it's mentally. You got to turn the page, right? You're no longer playing at center field. You're putting yourself on the mound. It's a whole different mentality.
But yeah, you're right, Sparks. And this is the type of game where you're going to try to get as many people game action as you can. Driven foul. But it's a good opportunity, one, just to get players some game time. And you need to know what you have. And you kind of want to see, all right, how are kids going to respond when they get on the diamond against a different club? You've seen him in the gym. You probably got outside a couple times in the nice weather. That one is
it's
ripped
shot in the
to
gap.
the gap in right center. One hop off the fence. Dockel on her way to third, and they're going to hold her up there. So a ringing double to right center off the bat of Emma Mankey. Her first hit of the game, and now Kennedy Berg, who slugged a two-run homer her last at bat. Berg 1 for 2, but hit the ball hard both times. Berg represents the tying run here.
Yeah, Berg just missed a home run, put it at the warning track her first time. Second time was a no-doubter. And she's early on that changeup.
Good pitch by Christensen, off speed, figuring that Berg, your number 3 hitter, is going to be primed to really barrel up on one, which she did.
Yeah, she was going to jump all over that first pitch. And like you said, a good job coming with a changeup there.
Yeah, that one's a little bit low, 1-1 now to Kennedy Berg. High chopper to second. Bovee will go to first for the out. Dockel does score. Rails cut into that lead. It's now 10-8. Mankey moves up to third.
Yeah, we call those productive outs, don't we? You know, you didn't get a base knock, but you produced a run. You got that run in to cut it to 10-8, so you'll take that.
Another ribby for Kennedy Berg. And now here's Braylon Seiverling, the number 4 hitter. A couple of pop-ups for Seiverling. Foul pop to first, and then a infield pop-up to second. Seiverling takes a strike. Nice rise ball there from Christensen.
Yeah, again, you've got to come back with a few more of those. You've been getting that strike call up there around the letters. God, as a pitcher, you got to use that to your advantage.
Here's a good pitch right at the knees.
Again, both fastballs, but different, right? Up around the letters and then down and away.
Two balls, 2 strikes. That one low. Seiverling has worked the count full.
Seiverling with the quick footwork to avoid that one.
Popped up foul. Got a high-scoring game going here at the Sonatag Fieldhouse. First of 2 games we'll have from this facility today. Bouncing ball up the middle. Ruff makes the play, goes to first for the out, but a run does score. Mankey comes in, crosses home plate. It's 10-9. One of those productive infield outs again. 2 down, base is empty, and it's Piper Berg stepping in.
It's obviously something these 2 teams preach is about being aggressive. You're not going to go up there and start looking for walks. You're going to go up there and start hacking. Boy, they are first pitch swinging if it's a strike.
Off-speed pitch from Christensen. Berg takes that one for a ball. It's 1-1. Chopper to short. Ruff, the nice pick.
Really nice play.
Off-balance throw for the out.
Great job by Ruff charging that high chopper. It's the only way you're going to get that out. Outstanding play from short.
Rails do pick up a pair of runs to make it a 10-9 ball game as we move to the bottom half of the 4th inning. You are watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
We're back. With better halves, Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl wood, and ornamental fencing. They've been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the past 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. Bottom of the fourth inning here from the Sonatag Fieldhouse. McDonell Central leading 10-9. Max will send up Kelsey Bremnes, Lizzie Liebrandt, Aaliyah Bovey against the Rails pitcher Piper Berg. Lifted high in the air to center, but coming in is Lily Duquesne to make the catch. Well hit ball, but Duquesne tracked it, made the catch for the out. Now Lizzie Liebrandt will step to the plate. Liebrandt, 1 for 1 officially, an RBI single in the second, walked in the first. A pair of runs. Bremnes now, after that fly ball out, is 2 for 3.
Yeah, Piper
2
Berg,
singles, 2 runs scored, and an RBI.
Yeah, sorry, Brad. Piper Berg here, the pitch is still struggling, trying to get that off speed across. And she's been much more effective with the fastball, but still struggling to find that changeup.
Fouled straight back that time, and count goes to 1-1. Boy, a game like this, Spargs, a lot of games, 10 runs is more than enough to get a win. Today, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, 10-9, we're sitting right here. It's going to be a battle to the end.
Ball and 2 strikes now to Lizzie Liebrandt. Off-speed pitch. Just missed. Boy,
yeah,
that was...
Just when I said she's struggling to find that pitch, that was her best one.
Yeah, that was the one she's been looking for. And now
she
now
really
she's
wanted
found
that call,
it. Yep.
yeah.
2-2 pitch coming here. Cut off by the third baseman, Roth. Throw across in time.
Yeah, great job by Roth. That's absolutely her play. Slow roller from the shortstop. If she can get to that, she wants to cut that off and make that throw. It's exactly how you do it. Good play.
So that's 8. Check that. 9 in a row now. Retired. No, 8 in a row retired by Piper Berg, the pitcher. That's coming after she gave up 10 runs.
Well, and again, we just kind of talked about she's starting to settle in. Again, changeup might not be right where she wants it, but the fastball's in, out, up, down. She's locating better.
And this is one of these games, Sparks, just watching these hitters today. You got a lot of kids that are really swinging the bat well and have a good discipline at the plate. It's going to be really difficult if you're a pitcher just to keep mowing people down inning after inning. Key is just to kind of limit the damage as best you can.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of strikeouts, which, like you talked about, that's pretty impressive for the first game. You know what else? There's only been 2 errors. So, again, well played. Again, the kids are just putting the ball in play, and it's been very well played. Here comes another one.
All right, gets past the pitcher. The throw not in time. Seiberling made a good charge. Berg couldn't tell if she got a glove on it or not.
Yeah, I think she got fooled by that hop, but a good effort there from the second baseman to come charge and almost get her at first, but that'll end that 8 consecutive outs.
So with 2 out, Bovey on first. Here's Ella Ahmet. Ahmet single and a run scored. She's 1 for 2. Good job by Dockel to block that one and then find it, not allowing the runner to move up. Driven in the air to right. Fairly deep, but Kennedy Berg is there to make the catch.
Yeah, Berg didn't even have to move. That was an Adam ball. Good catch out and right.
4 complete here from the Sonntag Fieldhouse. Got a good one going here. McDonell Central 10, Altoona 9. Rails coming to bat when we return. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Whispering Pines in Cadott is a great place for golf. And coming this spring, it will be the perfect Four Seasons venue for your special event. The Whispering Pines Event Center is now under construction and will be available for events this spring. Weddings, reunions, whatever your event, Whispering Pines Event Center is the perfect location. Just a short drive down Highway 29 from Eau Claire. Whispering Pines Event Center is now booking dates for 2026 and beyond. Whispering Pines Golf, and coming soon, Whispering Pines Event Center on County X in Cadott.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Whispering Pines in Cadott is the perfect venue for your next special event. Now under construction, Whispering Pines Event Center is booking events for this spring and beyond. Just a short drive down Highway 29 from Eau Claire, Whispering Pines Golf and Event Center, County Road X in Cadott. Top of the 5th inning. 10-9 game. Nevaeh Roth, line drive gloved by Ella Ahmet.
Ahmet just threw the glove up and snagged it. You can't hit it much harder than that. What a rope and what a snag.
Boy, Roth got all of that one, and Ahmet, great reflexes and made the
I think
catch.
That's why they call that the hot corner, Bratto. Holy smokes.
You know, and Sparks, way back in the day, when I was playing over there, that's the toughest part. Because you go 3-4 innings without anything coming your way, and then boom, the ball's right on you. But boy, credit to Ahmet, the third baseman, making a great catch. Here's Cassidy Camistrol. Camistrol taking that one outside. It's now 2-0. Rails looking to even up this game here as they bat here in the top of the 5th inning. Fell behind early. Came back to tie it in the 2nd. The 7-run inning of their own. And they put up a pair last inning. We've had a good one here. Well-played game for a first game of the year. And considering we're playing indoors, Kylie Christensen gets that one across. Christensen beginning her 2nd inning of work in relief for the starter, Kelsey Bremnes. Little chopper. Knocked down by Ahmet. The throw across gets away. Camistrol will remain at first base.
Yeah, she had the right idea, like a slow hopper like that, try to attack it, just misplayed it a bit, and then rushed to throw a little bit. I think if she comes up clean with a good throw, it might still get her.
So here is Rylan Litke. Had an RBI single and a run scored in the 2nd.
Real nice pitch, inside and tight. Fouled off.
Do you put the runner in motion here, Sparks, trying to get that tying run down to 2nd?
That's a good question right now. You've got just the one out. They're going to get a courtesy runner or a pinch runner here.
So that'll bring in Paxton Bryce, who will run for Cassidy Camistrol. So that might be a little bit of a hint, Sparks, as to
that
what's
might
up
be.
here. Yeah. Tying run over there at first. It's the runner, Paxton Bryce. Rylan Litke at the plate. Takes that one inside. Evens the count at a ball and a strike. Throw back to first. Runner Bryce dives back in. Good snap throw from Lizzie Liebrandt, the catcher.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Liebrandt. She'll snap that off and pick behind you. See, that's the hard thing now. Do you steal with Liebrandt by the catcher? She's got a cannon back there.
Fouled away at the plate.
Fouled off the hands and handle right there. That one was a real good pitch inside.
Litke fighting that one off.
Runs that count to 2-2.
Did a good job by Litke to foul that one off. And how about Liebrandt, the catcher?
Yeah, Liebrandt's going to get that call. She's looking to make a play like that. You want the out.
Playing a little 3D softball here. Another foul ball.
Yeah, good job by Lutke, hanging tough there.
Key part of the game here. Max leading 10-9. Top of the fifth. Off-speed pitch, and again, Lutke fouling that one off. Swing and a miss. Christensen climbing the ladder on that one to get the strikeout. So that'll leave it up to Lily Duquesne. Reaching a fielder's choice in the second inning. Came around to score. 1 for 2.
This is one of those dilemmas where you got your 9-hole hitter up. Do you just let her swing away and get after it? And then don't send the runner. That way you start the next inning with your top if she gets out. Or do you try to steal that bag to see if you can get a runner on second? If she gets thrown out, well, then you start it out with Duquesne the next inning. It's kind of one of those tricky situations with the next inning 9-hole or start with the top.
Good hack by Duquesne, just getting a piece of that one.
Yeah, it looks like right now the Rails have decided to keep that runner home and let Duquesne just swing away here.
Good hack by Duquesne. Count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Pair of strikeouts in the inning for Christensen. Max will come to bat, bottom 5, leading by a run. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Make your home elite, just like the Fall Creek Crickets. Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin specializes in roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, and new home construction. Make your home elite with Elite Exteriors. Stop in and see them in Fall Creek. Pinch hitter for the Macs.
Jasmine Gerber.
She bounces one right back to the pitcher, Piper Berg, who goes to first for the out. So a 1-3 put out. Start the bottom half of this 5th inning. And here's the left fielder, Bryn Wiedemeyer. 0 for 1 officially, did have a walk in the first. Pops that one up. That's going to wind up in the McDonell dugout. Safely away from Dominic Millay, myself, and Dave Sparger. Ball on a strike now to Wiedemeyer. Leadoff hitter Riley Christensen waiting on deck. She did go around that time. Good off-speed pitch from Berg. It's 1-2.
Yeah, she might be dialing that pitch in now because that was an excellent one there again. Had her way out in front on that check swing.
Just missed inside, 2-2.
Good pitch, though, 1-2, just off the inside corner.
Well, Sparks, you know from all your years in baseball, just because you might be throwing well in the bullpen doesn't mean it's going to translate when you get out there.
There's no correlation at all, is there?
Nope. That off-speed pitch missing upstairs, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ripped up the middle, base hits. Good piece of hitting from Wiedemeyer. She's aboard for the 2nd time today. Back to the top of the order we go. Riley Christensen. Walked, stole a base, scored in the first. Brought in a run with the fielder's choice. Bouncing back to the pitcher in the third. Actually batted twice in the first inning, did Riley Christensen. That one missing a bit outside, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, there's that changeup again, though, but again, getting a good feel for it.
This is the first of 2 games we'll have for you from the Sonatag today on Zaleski Sports. Bouncing ball to short, and it's off the glove of Mankey. You got to play a
third. Oh, a beautiful
and
throw.
She is out. Oh, Lily Duquesne, the center fielder, firing a strike to Nevaeh Roth at third.
Was that Duquesne or was that Camistraw? That might have been a left fielder, Brado. Might have been Camistraw, but whoever, which one, they put it right on the bag. Great play right there.
Yeah, you're right. That was Camistraw. My bad. Because it deflected off the glove of Mankey.
Yep. But a great defensive play, though, to get that second out, keep that runner out of scoring position. I guess it does leave Christensen at second base with 2 outs, though, as she moved up on the throw.
So we'll give a single, I should say, to Riley Christensen. There's a bouncing ball up the middle. What a play by Seiverling.
Oh,
she'll hang on.
Seiverling just saved a run.
Yep,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know, and instead of turning and trying to force the throw to first, she kept it and checked that runner at third to see if she strayed too far. So now, again, 2 outs, first and third.
Yeah, that's a really tough play for a second baseman. You're going to your right. Momentum's carrying you up the middle. To spin and throw, especially when you got a good runner in Hansen. But with runners at the corners, it brings up Claire Ruff. Ruff 2 for 3 an RBI and 2 runs scored.
Yeah, she's had a good day so far in the 3-hole here. A chance for her again to get another RBI.
Bouncing ball to the second baseman, Seiverling. She goes to first for the out. Max threatened but do not score. 5 complete from the Sonotag Fieldhouse. Your score is McDonell 10, Altoona 9. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan. Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
When you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family. Check out our new fashions for the spring. My Salon, Plum Street Boutique in Fall Creek. Top of the 6th inning. Railroaders sent up the top of their order. Katie Dockel, Emma Mankey, Kennedy Berg. Facing Kylie Christensen, second pitcher today for the Max. Lifted high in the air on the infield. The pitcher, Christensen, will put that one away for the first out.
And that's a big out right there to start the 6th inning.
Yeah, Dockel had been on base 3 times. Single, a double, a walk. Knocked in 3 runs with that bases loaded double back in the 2nd.
Yeah, we're sitting here at 10-9. The Max want to make sure they don't allow them to catch up here in this thing with the top of the order.
Here's Emma Mankey. He takes outside.
You know, looks like Christensen's really settled in. Had a little bit of a struggle to start there, that 4th inning, but the 5th and rest of the 4th and the 5th been real smooth for her.
Game 2 today here at the Sonotag Fieldhouse will feature Wisconsin Rapids and Eau Claire North. We'll have that one for you as well, right here on Zaleski Sports. Well, that one ripped to right. Oh. But Taylor Hansen there to make the play.
Hansen only had to take 2 steps, and that one was rifled at her. What a line shot from Mankey. Just right at her, though.
So that'll leave it up to Kennedy Berg. Berg's had a good day at the plate.
Tell you what, Prado, what do you do here? 2 outs.
Be very careful. Be very careful.
This up. Yeah. Tie this up in one swing.
Off-speed pitch over for a strike. Yeah, I just think you want to work corners, go up and down, or you just come right out and attack.
But you stayed away, right? She's working that outside. She goes change up, and then she went that fastball outside on that edge. So now she's up 0-2. Still got to be smart.
Hard hit ball, and that gets through.
A laser pass to third baseman. Could not react in time to that.
So Berg is aboard. Here's Braylon Seiverling.
You've almost got a sigh of relief right there if you're the Max coach. We'll give you a single. Just keep it in the park.
Exactly, yeah.
Great job at 0-2 hitting.
Chopper to third. Glove by Ahmet. The throw is high and it gets away. Berg takes a big turn around third, and she will stay put. Seiverling scoots to second. The Rails threatening here with 2 outs. Top of 6.
Yeah, that high throw from third baseman that time getting over the head. Run doesn't score yet. Still got 2 outs.
Here's Piper Berg, the pitcher. Chance to give her team the lead. She'll take a ball.
Yeah, we'll see if the Railroaders can take advantage of that 2-out error.
There's a strike, 1-1. Berg a double and a run scored in the second. She's 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Christensen got her to go after that high fastball. So ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air, and the shortstop Claire Ruff will make the play. Rails threaten. Do not score. Top of 6. Score remains 10-9. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Co-op Credit Union, a proud supporter of the Fall Creek Crickets and your trusted local financial partner through all stages of life. Bottom of the 6th, Kelsey Bremnes batting against Piper Berg. Berg, who has definitely settled down in these last 3 innings. Bremnes takes ball. And it's 1-1. Bremnes 2 for 3 today. Pair of singles, pair of run scores, and an RBI. And that one just a bit outside, 2-1. Yeah, one missing away. It's now 3-1. Max would love some insurance runs. And it's a leadoff walk.
Yeah, good start to the inning. Like you said, you need some insurance runs, and that's a good way to start. Get your leadoff batter on. Start putting the pressure on the defense.
Here's Lizzie Liebrandt. 1 for 2 with a walk. Had an RBI single in the second. She's scored twice.
Yeah, a little discussion here with the coach. See if maybe she wants to put one down. We talk about just tacking on an extra run. Do you want her to try to put a bunt down to see if you can advance the runner? Or does she do a little slap run, see if she can get it down and be moving at the same time, or give her a swing?
Takes that off-speed pitch outside, 1-0.
Might be giving her one swing. I did a lot of that in my past, where I was like, all right, I'm going to give you one swing, and then that's it. And next one, you got to get it down.
Lifted in the air to left center, and that's going to drop.
Well,
Kane will run that one in.
Yeah, she got the one swing and gets a single out of it.
So now, first and second, nobody out. You got Aaliyah Bovey to bat. Bovey, a pair of singles. She's been aboard all 3 times. Reached on an error and scored in the first. Knocked in a run and stole a base in the second. Singled again in the fourth. Bovee squares, drops one down. Play goes to first. They get the out, but the runners advance.
Yeah, great bunt and good defensive execution by the Railroaders. But second and third now with the one out. But great job of getting that bunt down, doing her job.
So Bremnes moves to third.
Coach is kind of discussing here a little runner's interference there as her runner, Bremnes, kind of rounded third. She bumped into the third baseman. So now the decision has to be if it would have cost them a run or not. And in this situation, obviously not.
So here's Ella Amitz. 1 for 3. Singled, scored in the first. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw comes home. Amit will move up to second.
Well,
Max have stretched their lead. It's now 11-9.
Yeah, freshman showing you why she's in the lineup. Now 2 for 4. Base knock right there. Gets that insurance run, and they keep the rally going here with just 1 out.
That'll bring up Miranda Johnson. Johnson reached on a fielder's choice in the first, and a pair of groundouts.
Well, actually, she is 0 for 2 because remember we had Jasmine Gerber hit for her.
That is correct.
In the fifth, so
yep, that is correct.
This is a re-entry. So Johnson on the re-entry here.
I'm going to give you the edge in scorekeeping today, Sparks.
I'm surprising myself, to be honest. Yeah, we don't get a preseason, do we? Like,
no.
Make the majors.
Well, and
get warmed up for this.
I mean, I like our broadcast position because we're so close to home plate. So it feels like you're really into the game, but you don't have that overhead perspective either. So 6 of one, half dozen of the
That's
other.
Right. Johnson, base knock.
That's going to bring home a run. Duquesne gets that ball in. Keep Johnson at first base, but some insurance for the Max.
Yeah, Amma did a good job there. She kind of froze because that was a line drive over the shortstop's head right there. So she couldn't score because she was freezing on that line drive to make sure it wasn't caught.
That'll bring up Bryn Wiedemeyer. 1 for 2 officially. Also walked in the first.
Yeah, she's 1 for 2 officially, but every one of her bats have probably been about 8-9 pitches. She just battles. Case in point, fouling that fastball off.
Yeah, it's a young roster all in all for the Max, but boy, they're getting production up and down in their lineup. Off-speed pitch misses just outside. 1-1 now to Wiedemeyer.
Boy, as you say that, Brado, every one of the starters has a hit today.
1-2 now to Wiedemeyer.
Well, this is where she's been so good in the past at-bats here. She finds herself in a 1-2 hole, but she's just found ways to foul things off and battle and do something.
Off-speed pitch misses. 2-2. Lifted high in the air to right. And that one drops.
Well, that one hit off the right field fence right there.
Kennedy Berg went back, tried to make a play, just couldn't get there in time. The ball kind of kept slicing a little bit.
It did.
So give Wiedemeyer the hits and the RBI. Ahmed comes around to score.
Yeah, the only thing I would say right there is Miranda Johnson was tagging up here at first, and she doesn't need to, being that the ball's in right field and not even sure they're going to catch it. She really probably should have been off at least halfway. And then that way, if it drops, she could get to third, and then Wiedemeyer would have been on second. Her tagging at first cost some extra bags.
Heck of a job behind the plate by Katie Dockel to keep that ball from rolling away and letting those runners advance. Christensen lifts that
Could be
one in
trouble.
the air. Seiverling backpedaling.
Nice
and makes the catch. So they retire the leadoff hitter Christensen for out number 2. And now it's Taylor Hansen. Hansen 1 for 2 with the walk. That one didn't miss by much. It's 1-0. Max leading 13-9. 7 in the first. 3 in the second. Now 3 more here in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, if you're a coach, you love the fact they tacked on here in the 6th. Didn't just coast the rest of the way with the big lead at one point, but now have found a way to tack on 3 or more to stretch out that lead to 4.
Here's a strike.
Real nice changeup.
Chopped foul at the plate. Piper Berg would love to get out of this and just limit the damage to the 3 runs. Bouncing ball up the middle. Seiverling makes the play. Max are retired, but they score 3 runs. And they'll take a 13-9 lead into the 7th inning. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Dick's on 12 is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week. Now open Friday through Sunday for breakfast. Stop in to watch all the big games on the big screen and live music on Saturdays. Check out their Facebook page, Dick's on 12, just west of Fall Creek on, you guessed it, Highway 12. Thanks to our game day sponsors, Elite Exteriors, My Salon, and Plum Street Boutique, Co-op Credit Union, and Dick's on 12. Nevaeh off to lead things off for the Railroaders. Top of the 7th inning. They trail 13-9. Roth takes a strike from Kylie Christensen, who's done a nice job in the circle since coming on in relief.
Yeah, she struggled with the first 2 she faced, and since then has really dialed in. That one hit hard.
Ball, but foul.
But again, important for Christensen. They're again up now, 0-2 on the count. And that first hitter is the one she wants to make sure she gets in the 7th inning here.
Rails looking to get that leadoff runner on.
Good pitch. Just on the outside black. Just missed.
That pitch is low. Count even now on Nevaeh Roth, 2-2. Lifted high in the air to left. And that's a one-hopper off the fence.
That's going to be a triple to start off the inning.
Nevaeh Roth, leadoff triple. Rails Not going quietly here.
Wiedemeyer looked like she had a beat on that one, had it all lined up and didn't realize it was traveling over her head to the fence.
So here is Cassidy Camistrol. Couple walks, reached on an error, so she's been on base all 3 times. He's also scored a run.
Yeah, important things here for the Max is this runner at third means absolutely nothing. You've got a 4-run lead. All you're worried about the hitter is getting it out.
Strike called. It's 1-1. Yeah, you're right, Sparks. You will trade a run for an out right here. You're getting down toward the bottom of the order. Oh, another good pitch from Christensen.
Yeah, if they can dial it up those letters, they're going to get that call. We've talked about it all game, and she came with 2 good ones right there. Tried to come back there a 3rd time, but just fouled off.
Camistrol takes outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rips up the middle, base hit. Roth will score. RBI single Camistrol. It's 13-10. Still nobody out.
Rails are not going quietly.
And here's Rylan Lutke. RBI single, and a run scored. Bouncing ball, Ruff's got it to second for 1. Relay throw, not in time.
Just missed turning a double play. Good effort right there.
So 1 down. Fielder's choice will put Lutke at first base. Here is Lily Duquesne. Duquesne to short. Rough throw is in time. Lutke moves to second on the play.
Kind of had to come in on that short hopper there, and so just took the safe, easy route, went to first base. Again, that runner in second means nothing with a 3-run lead.
Yeah, Duquesne had a good cut there, but off the end of the bat.
Yeah.
Here is Katie Dockel.
Well,
Dockel has swung a good bat today. A pair of hits, including a bases clearing double in the second.
Yeah, if you're the Railroaders, you're where you want to be, top of the order. Yeah, there's 2 outs, but these are the kids that could get it done.
Good scoop by the catcher, Lizzie Liebrandt. There's a strike. And now the Macs are 1 strike away from a season opening victory here at the Sonatec Fieldhouse. Little roller to third. Ahmet scoops, throws in time. And the Macs win a high-scoring affair here today by a score of 13-10. Oh, good job by both teams today, Spargs. Max just jumped out to that early lead and were able to get some runs early in this one and then some pretty solid defense down the stretch.
Yeah, both teams real solid defense, but you're right. The difference was the Macs in the bottom of the 6th tacked on 3 runs to give them that 4-run cushion there in the 7th, and they needed it as the Railroaders rallied for 1 and had people on base, trying to make it interesting. But again, it goes back to, like you said, first game of the year. Boy, both teams just so sharp. Pitchers settled in, first couple innings, a few walks here and there, and then after that, they were dialed in. The hitters were swinging it, and again, only 2 errors from Altoona, and I think only 2 errors for the Mac. So I think just 2 errors apiece on your first game of the year. I think both coaches are going to be real pleased at how this one was played.
Coming up next, the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. You have been watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, welcome back to the Sonatag Fieldhouse. McDonell Max winning an entertaining game 13-10 over the Altoona Railroaders. Being joined now by Kelsey Bremnes and Kylie Christensen. Kelsey, let's start with you. You start in the circle today. Your hitters give you a 7 spot, and then they battle back. How did you kind of just try to keep the emotions in check today?
Well, I made sure to have fun and just look at the little things, I guess, and focus on my pitches by myself and the catcher too, and not worry about the other team in general.
And then, Kylie, you come in relief. You got to come in from center field, and that's sometimes a difficult transition. How did you manage that?
Well, I just remember that I'm not always necessarily pitching all the time, so I just need to stay relaxed, because if I don't do that, then it won't go so well. But that's what I hoped for. Just hope for the best.
You guys are both juniors. You graduated 5 players from last year's team. How much do you guys work with the younger guys? Because you got some younger players in the roster and in the field today that did pretty well. But how does everybody kind of blend together so far?
It's obviously different, so we make sure to communicate more with the younger group and try to get them acclimated, I guess, to us. So we try to have more fun together, and yeah.
And as pitchers, you got to love the run support and then also the defense. A lot of good players or a lot of good plays made defensively. How much of a boost is that to you when you're out there pitching?
It feels really good, especially coming in as the number 2 pitcher and moving people around in the outfield, especially with, for instance, there was new people in the outfield, so it was just new for everybody, and I was just glad that they put forth their best effort, because as a pitcher, I'm trying to put forth my best effort. So
I'm going to ask you about playing in this facility. It's probably a first time for both of you. Maybe you've come to clinics here before, but what was it like playing a game here?
It was different. We haven't played on turf yet this year, so it was harder to read everything, I guess. So it was just more fun, I guess, too.
How about you?
I'd say I play in turf throughout the winter in practice, but the ceilings are super high, so especially in the outfield reading the balls, it's very weird because the depth perception is just off a little bit, but not too bad.
Still better playing than being rained out, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. You guys are the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. I'm going to hand that to you. And you guys, as soon as Dominic gives you the thumbs up, you can take it away.
Kelsey Bremnes.
Riley Christensen.
We're in the house.
All right. Thank you, ladies. Good luck to you the rest of the way.
Thank you.
All right, so that's going to do it for our coverage of this game, but keep it on Zaleski Sports. We'll be on a different stream for the 7 p.m. game between Wisconsin Rapids and Eau Claire North. For my color commentator, Dave Sparger, for Don Millay, our producer-videographer, I'm Bob Radovich, saying good afternoon from the Sonatag Fieldhouse in Eau Claire.